Happy birthday, America. 250 years we have been in business. How many of you folks here are proud to be Americans? Have a little noise from you. That's right, 250 years of the United States of America, and we're going to honor here with a lot of great folks. How about a great big thank you to our Phillips Rodeo Company, as their rodeo pickup men are ringing in the colors of this great nation. As that flag goes by, go ahead and stand up for her, but then after she passes, you may be seated. We're going to say thank you to the folks from Phillips Rodeo Company for providing our pickup men carrying our American flag. Also, I'd like to introduce to you our Sutherland Rodeo Committee. So right behind Mr. Taylor Davis and the American flag is Mr. Tim Bond, the president of the Sutherland Rodeo Committee, with the Sutherland Rodeo flag. Marvin Mueller, he is our vice president. McConnell Construction, right here in Sutherland. Wiley Current, our secretary. Western Nebraska Bank, Curtis, North Platte, Paxton, and Bedford. We also have with us Joe Scott. She's our treasurer, but she's not riding with us. And Janet Mueller, our co-treasurer, not riding with us. Mike Janicek, he's carrying the flag of the Pullman Farms right here in Sutherland. Bart Drukey has the Copeland Electric Sutherland, Nebraska flag. Jolie not riding with us, but we want to honor her also. More of our members include Tom Kelly. He has another load from Hershey. Alex Janicek, our Steelers Roofing and Construction out of North Platte. Ramsey Copeland is with us tonight, but not carrying. All right, we also have Lane Hall, K&J's Boots and Western Wear out of Hershey. Tom Schuster, Ogallala Livestock Banner. Bodell Hall, North Platte Livestock Yards, North Platte. Jalen Snyder, Adams Bank and Trust Company out of Sutherland. And Brantley Janicek, our Outlaw Trailers and Ag Repair. We want to say a big thank you to Allie Vaughn. She carries the colors of the Sutherland Farm and Auto out of Sutherland. Our Sutherland Queen. Big D Automotive out of Sutherland. Adoya carries the flag for Superior Livestock Auction. Ed Sodders. Regan has the Prono Phillips 66 flag. Thank the folks from Alligator Alley. Miss Burwell has our Highline Co-op flag. Miss Cherry County Olson Farms out of Hershey. Miss Red Willow is carrying her Troyer Enterprises flag. Troyer Crane Service out of North Platte, another one of our great sponsors. Thanks also to our good friends at T's Bar and Grill in Wallace. Ogallala Ag Supply out of Ogallala. Mac MC Containers. So thank you very much to those folks for helping to sponsor our radio. And a big thank you to Coors. So ladies and gentlemen, right there before you, our Sutherland Radio Committee and all the other members that are here with us. How about a big thank you for the reigning Nebraska State Rodeo Association Rodeo of the Year right here in Sutherland. So it takes a village, and it takes all you folks and all these folks in the Sutherland Rodeo Committee. A big thank you to them also. And of course, Phillips Rodeo Company is here with us today, and they are the reigning stock contractor of the rodeo, stock contractor of the Nebraska State Rodeo Association. So thank you very much to Phillips Rodeo Company, those folks coming out here to help us out and make this rodeo what it is, the #1 rodeo in all of Nebraska. So big thank you to all of our sponsors. Also, go ahead and put your hands together as we support those that support us, our rodeo sponsors. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we do have some royalty here with us tonight. And we're going to crown the royalty. How about we welcome in our current Sutherland Rodeo Junior Queen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Braisley Wilson making her final run right here in this arena. Braisley is going to be a junior at Hershey Public Schools. She's involved in the FFA, FBLA, cheerleading, dance, teammates, cross-country tennis, FCA, and the Student Council. She plans to study equine science. She has a thyroid cancer survivor, and she promotes the importance of early detection around Nebraska. She is our reigning, outgoing Sutherland Rodeo Junior Queen. Our other queen contestants that we have here tonight, Adelia Milbaugh. She is the 14-year-old daughter of Alex and Michaela Milbaugh. They live in the Sand Hills on a feedlot outside of Taylor, Nebraska. stays busy on the ranch with the four brothers, working cattle, riding horses, and everything else that the day has in store. In her free time, she likes to spend time with her horses. She does leather work, and she stays active in FFA. So that is Adea Milbaugh. She is one of our Queen contestants. With us today, Regan Beechner. She's a 15-year-old daughter of Tyler and Ashley Gaiman and Levi Beechner. Regan Beechner resides in Hershey. She attends Sutherland High School. Regan participates in volleyball, basketball, track, 4-H, and FFA. She loves to ride horses. She loves to rope, run barrels and poles. And she also enjoys baking and refurbishing old furniture. She grew up in the Western way of life. That taught her the value of responsibility, hard work, determination. That led her to meet several influential people throughout her life. Well, as we bring out some of the prizes that we have here tonight, we want to say goodbye to Miss Braisley Wilson, Madonna Francis, and Andrea Wilson as she makes her final run here. And we are going to give thanks to Greg Eshelman and Shada Vaughn. They were our judges for our Rodeo Queen pageant held a couple of days ago. To present Miss Congeniality Award, courtesy of Sutherland Rodeo Committee, that is going to be presented to Regan Beechner. So Regan, congratulations, Miss Congeniality. In the Horsemanship Award, the spur straps, courtesy of Butch and Karen Fries, goes to Adea Milbaugh. Working Stock Horse Award, the split reins, courtesy of Mueller Order Buying, goes to Adea Milbaugh. The Speech Award, the earrings, courtesy of Ted and Lolly Klug, Miss Rodeo, Nebraska, 1957, that goes to Adea Milbaugh. First runner-up flowers, courtesy of Party Girl Creations, and a first runner-up award, a bronc halter, courtesy of Jack and Peggy Moorhead. That goes to Regan Beechner. Rodeo Queen Awards, a $250 certificate of deposit, a Rodeo Queen belt buckle, flowers, traveling tiara, and a plaque courtesy of the Sutherland Rodeo Committee. A banner with magnetic pins courtesy of Mueller Order Buying. You get a photo shoot courtesy of Plasmeyer Images. Traveling shafts made by Kinsley Olson, your 2022 Southern Junior Queen. And that award goes to you, brand new Queen, Adea Milbaugh. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you your 2026 Sutherland Rodeo Junior Queen, Miss Adea Milbaugh, taking her first run as a junior rodeo queen here in Sutherland. So she is going to travel around the state representing Sutherland Rodeo as a junior queen here this year. We also have some visiting royalty here with us. So as our rodeo queens make their way out, we're going to welcome in the Miss Teen Rodeo Nebraska 2026, Samantha Sterrett. Samantha Sammy Sterrett is the 2026 Miss Teen Rodeo Nebraska. She's ranch raised, rodeo ready. Sammy's a 15-year-old daughter of Lee and Brittany Sterrett of Nebraska Sandhills. Proud to represent the sport of rodeo, Western heritage, and the agricultural way of life, while serving as an ambassador for Nebraska's rodeo community throughout her year as Miss Teen Rodeo Nebraska. We have Callie Troyer. She is the 2025 Miss Burwell Rodeo. She's the daughter of Yvette and Kyle Troyer, and she calls Hershey her home. She's a dedicated student at the University of Nebraska Medical Center. She maintains a 4.0 GPA while pursuing a degree in nursing. She's also a self-published author of a children's book, and she is proud to carry on the rich traditions and is your 2025 Miss Burwell Rodeo. We have the 2025 Red Willow Rodeo Junior Queen, Sydney Holmes. Sydney is the 14-year-old daughter of Tim and Jamie Holmes of Ord, Nebraska. She'll be an active freshman at Arcadia Public Schools, participates in volleyball and the High Ability Learners Group. She's not busy with school. She loves to ride her horses, attend rodeos with her family, and has a dream to represent the sport of rodeo and be a positive role model to all the younger girls in rodeo. We also have Ella Baker. She is the daughter of Christopher and Sabrina Baker. She lives in rural Palisade, Nebraska, on the family homestead. She's an active member of 4-H, showing her many animals. When she's not spending time with her animals on the farm or attending rodeos, you can find her playing her violin. She aspires to become a veterinarian and serve the communities here in Nebraska, and she feels blessed to be representing the heart of the Sandhills as your 2025 Cherry County Rodeo Princess. So congratulations to all of our rodeo royalty as they are here this evening. So a big thank you to all of our visiting royalty and all of our queens. Now we do have some people that are not here tonight. And each and every year, our good Lord says he needs more talented cowboys in heaven. Unfortunately, for those of us here on earth, it's going to leave us a little short-handed and a little broken-hearted. Now, these cowboys and cowgirls may be gone, but they're not forgotten. I'm going to say goodbye to Rich Lee, Randy Thornton, J.D. McConnell, Margaret Kosman, John Jensen, Trampus Osborne, Lori Klein, Linda Doyle, Jerry Adamson, Tom Hansen, and Arch Ferguson. There's a poem written by Mr. Rick Bowie, one of our rodeo judges. It was like this. I guess you could call him a cowboy. I just thought of him as a friend. I suppose it doesn't matter. He could still be both in the end. He was always hard-working. There's not a job he wouldn't do. His word was as good as a ton of gold. He was honest with me and you. He was never one for complaining, and he would always do his part. He had a quiet and gentle way of touching us deep in our hearts. Now he's left us to go on to heaven, and his memory will never end. I just hope I'm a good enough man that he thought of me as a friend. They may be gone, but they're not forgotten. How about we honor those that have honored us and blessed us with being in this arena? We have some other people we would like to honor here this evening. On our 250th anniversary of this great nation, we're going to bring in the colors of our armed forces. We have 5 branches of service that we're going to talk to you about. We're going to play a little music, and if you happen to be a member of the armed force that we are going to play for you, please stand up. So if you would please, how about a little musical medley for our veterans here in the house this evening? Do we have anybody here from the Army? If you served in the Army and you're able to, please stand up and be recognized. How about a Marine Corps? Do you have anybody here from the Marine Corps, please be recognized? Any sailors in the crowd today? Let's honor those of you that were in the Air Force. And now let's honor those that have been in the Coast Guard. I know in the middle of the United States we don't have much of those in the Coast Guard, but we are honored to have you with us all the same. As we honor all of our veterans, how about we all say thank you to those of us that have served before us and those that are currently serving today. We honor those that made the ultimate sacrifice that we can have the freedoms that we have now. And we're going to pay tribute to them with the symbol of these United States, our American flag, Old Glory. Let's bring her on in here and honor her the way she needs to be addressed. So if those beautiful flags come in here, we ask that you please rise and remove cover. And think about what that flag means to you. For those of us that were in the military, the armed services, means a lot of things, like honor, pride, and freedom. One of the freedoms that that flag offers us is the freedom to pray to the God of our choice. As those flags make their way to the center of our arena, I ask that you bow your heads for a moment of prayer. As our Heavenly Father, as we're all standing here before you today, we would love to say thank you for providing such a beautiful day for us. Thank you very much for all the great friends that we have here in Rodeo and throughout our entire nation. Thanks also for all your wonderful blessings that you have bestowed upon us. Dear Lord, we ask that you please offer up your hand and protect each and every one of our contestants here this evening. Dear Lord, would you please look over our stock and keep them also as protected. And one more thing, put your guiding hand over our spectators here this evening as we're gathered here with you. Help each and every one of us do our best, not just here in this arena, but in the arena of life. Watch over us as we make our way through life and our way homes tonight. It's in your name I pray. Amen. I'm going to turn this microphone over to gentlemen that are standing here behind me. You know them quite well, the Cox brothers, Josh and Jake, to sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light but so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam. Broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, thank you very much to the Cox brothers. That was a beautiful rendition of our national anthem as we celebrate 250 years of America. We're glad you all are out here tonight. I am Dwayne Bellin. I'm high above the bucking shoots and wishing you all a good evening tonight. Along with me, I have the Fat Kid here on the music tonight and doing a wonderful job. We also have two of the finest ranch-raised cowboys out here in our arena, and those are Rodeo pickup men, Sean Burrell and Taylor Davis. And they're out there for a reason, as we're going to start off with the wildest 8 seconds in rodeo. Start off with the bareback riding here tonight. Carson Harris out of Colby, Kansas, is a cowboy leading us off in our bareback riding, brought to you by Bodie Family, Pioneer Seed, and Precision Planning Sales and Service. You got a score of 74 to beat. Tanner Drucke was 74 last night on his bareback horse. And Carson Harris of Colby, Kansas, he's got Stark Vegas right here in our Scotty's Welding Buck and Shoot. We have two of the most honest cowboys you're going to find here. They are rodeo judges. Yeah, you smile and say, yeah, honest my foot. No, they are two of the finest, honest cowboys you're going to find here in this arena. Trey White and Jess Harwager. They're going to be scoring this cowboy 1 to 25 for his efforts tonight. And they're going to be scoring the bucking horse from 1 to 25. Total of 100 points are possible. And these cowboys are going to give you 100% of their effort. And I would appreciate if you folks would give 100% back to them with your applause, screaming, stomping, making noise, whatever it is you got to do. We are going to go to Carson Harris. He is down in the middle of Stark Vegas right here in the Scotty Welding Buck and Shoot. Mark out is in effect, which means that cowboy's feet have to be over the point of that horse's shoulder the first jump out. Spring action cannot touch the animal or himself with his free hand, otherwise a disqualification. Carson Harris out of Colby, Kansas. We are going to get an orange flag. Watch out behind you, Jess. Orange flag, the flank fell off before the 8-second whistle, so that cowboy was going to be offered a re-ride. Thinking the judges will probably give him a score. It's not going to be up to that 74 mark, but Carson Harris will have a chance to get on another bucking horse. We'll talk to him, see if he wants to do that. He will take the re-ride. So Carson Harris will run one back in for you. Well, we have you right here at our buck and shoot. Saddle Bronc is going to go right to it. Cooper Brott, your horse is in the chute. Cooper Brott, your horse is in the chute. Jaden Scavdall is going to be the cowboy coming at us next. I Spilled the Juice is the bucking horse we have from Phillips Rodeo Company. As Jaden Skavdahl, Marsland, Nebraska, is set to get down on his bucking horse, the Ogallala Livestock Bucking Chute. Outside we go, Jaden Skavdahl, get to it. Yeah, come on, a little more noise over there. Oh no, I see the yellow flag. Orange is good, yellow is bad. Missed him out on the left side, so no score for Jaden Skavdahl. No score for his efforts tonight. So Jaden Skavdahl, no score. Ag West Food and Supply is sponsoring our bareback riding, our saddle bronc riding tonight. As our rodeo pickup men slide in here to I Spilled the Juice. Look at the condition of these bucking horses. They go by in front of you. They are fat and well taken care of. As the juice gets gathered up, we're going to take him to the Schuster Ranch Outgate. Schuster Quarter Horses. We look to Mark Halliday out of Keensburg, Colorado. He's in the Beverage Inc. bucking chute. Mark Halliday, Mystical Vines is the bucking horse he is crawling on from Phillips Rodeo Company. This cowboy just last weekend took a second place check out of Callaway. He is riding quite well in the Nebraska State Rodeo Association. So Mark Halliday, Keensburg, Colorado. Markout rules in effect for our saddle bronc riders as well as our bareback riders. Let's go with Mark Halliday and Mystical Vines. Oh yeah, I like it a lot. That looked like a great bronc ride to me from up here. Grady Grover was 63 points last night. I think we can top that. What do you folks think? What do you think of the ride here by Mark Halliday? How about 80 points for the cowboy from Colorado? 80 to launch him into the lead. 80, the score from Mark Halliday. Absolutely. This should be Braden Betzworth, Gallatin, Colorado. Paintball is the big bucking horse he has underneath him in the Scotty's Welding Bucking Chute. So Braden Betzworth. This is the cowboy that won Callaway last weekend. Great big solid and white paint horse. We just call him Paintball. He's big and strong. Braden Betzworth. Having a little downtime right now with our bucking horse. So we say thanks to Jackson Concrete and KTS, Trailer Sales, for help making it possible to have some sponsorship here. Whoop, whoop. Get a hold of him. Also here with us tonight is Sandbox Media. If you happen to have somebody who could not attend the rodeo tonight, have them log on to Sandbox Media and they can watch it live right here. They can see Taylor sitting out there picking his nose. They can see... No, sorry, Taylor, I didn't mean to pick on you like that. There's only one way out of this place, and I am not going out the window. I shouldn't pick on our pickup man. Yes, they are. Well, I can pick on Trey. That would be better, wouldn't it? Yeah. Braden Betzworth. Looks like he's ready to go on the paintball, or just about ready. Getting the feet in those stirrups. 80 is the score to beat. We just saw Mark Halliday go 80 points. Let's go, Braden Betzworth. and paintball. Well, the gunshot went off at about 6.5 seconds, but the whistle was at 8, and we make a qualified ride. So, Braden, he's right down on the arena floor. What do you say about his ride, Braden Betchworth? We get a score of 68 for Braden Betchworth. 68, our score. And our bronc riding, it's brought to you by Ag West Feed and Supply. Are you going to stay right here, boys, and go with the... Okay, we're going to stay right down here and go to the re-ride on our bareback riding. What's up? Yes, I was. I was in the United States Navy. Yes.
Is that considered
No, sir. I was actually an airman.
airman?
Yes. Well, I was not on the sea. I was at an airport, so I'm an airman.
Airman.
Yes. There are 3 different branches in the Navy. Yeah, 3 different classifications. You have the seaman, you have the airman, and you have the fireman. Yes. No, I was the airman. You try to keep up.
You know, I'm a little slow.
Yes, you are. Absolutely. Way too slow for some people. We'll get to you in a moment there, Ducky. Right now, I have the results of the 2026 4th of July parade that we held here earlier today. The theme was USA, celebrating 250 years of being loud, proud, and beautiful. The Grand Marshal was Dan and Jan Dancer. First place in the senior float goes to Lilies of the Valley Garden Club. So congratulations to our senior float, Lily of the Valley Garden Club. Junior float, first place, was the Hopping family. Commercial floats, first place, I believe that's Fessler Tire Company. Service groups, first place, Lincoln County, Nebraska GOP. The drill team's marching band, first place, was the Scarlet Dance Team. Second place was Hershey Sparklers. Winning first place in the riding club was the Lincoln County Sheriff's Posse. The novelty first class, Eliza Fanning. Second place, the Nelson family. The team and wagon or horse and buggy first place, Whips and Wheels Driving Club. The antique cars, Lauren Hudson won first place. Classic cars in 29 years and newer, modified, Jansen Chrysler Jeep and Dodge. And the antique tractor first place went to Jaden White. So how about a big round of applause for all of our parade goers today and the winners in our parade that was held earlier this afternoon. Yeah, what's up?
We got some people over here in the grandstand.
Yeah, I see there's a lot of people over there in the grandstands.
This young lady has got the best hair in this whole grandstand.
I'm not seeing where you're at.
I'm right here.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Did you guys see this? She is from the Netherlands.
Well, congratulations. Welcome to Nebraska.
Welcome.
So someone from the Netherlands here. Come all the way. I'll bet she does. You know what else? We have some people here from Ireland also. Where are the folks, where are the friends at from Ireland? Go ahead and make a little noise and show yourself.
Oh, they're over here.
Well, I see them clear over here by the beer garden, actually. Yes. It looks like we're just about ready to go with our bareback rider, Carson Harris. Frank fell off his first horse, so we're running another one in here, and we're ready to go. Trying to beat a 74, turned in by Tanner Drucke in last night's performance. So Carson Harris, Kirby, Kansas. He is set and ready to ride. Shakes that Stetson and let's go. Ride to it. Come on, Carson. Come on, Sutherland. Help him ride a little better. That does it. He gets the 8-second ride, and it looks like we have qualified ride. We're going to get scores for you. So our rodeo pickup men, Taylor Davis and Sean Boyle, ride in there to grab a hold of Carson and get him set down on the ground. He's on the ground and he can hear you for 76 big points for the win tonight. 76 in our champion, so congratulations.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you, too. Member FDIC.
Delaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Delaro Complete.
Effort into redoing some of the stuff that needed to be fixed up here in this arena. So a big thank you to our Sutherland Rodeo Committee, as they have made this one of the finest rodeo grounds in the country right here. J.D. Draper, Oakley, Kansas, going to be our cowboy to lead us off. A 5.5 is the fastest run we've seen so far this week in our steer wrestling. Ty Behringer with that 5.5 has the lead. He comes to us at a Winterset, Iowa. But right now, J.D. Draper out of Oakley, Kansas. Going to take a shot at one, try to beat that 5.5. The barrier rule is in effect for our steer wrestlers, which means we allow that steer a head start. There's a little piece of kite string tied to a rope that's tied to that steer that trips that barrier. If you get out before that steer does, it will break that string and you add 10 seconds to the end of the run. Not a good plan, especially when you're only 5 seconds into a run. Take you right out of the money. So J.D. Draper out of Oakley, Kansas. Yeah, let's get dirty, get down on some steers and throw them on their side with all 4 feet in the same direction. Just like that. $12.7 is the time, a 12.7 for J.D. Draper. 12 points plus 10, they give us a 22. So 22-7, 22-7. Just that 10 seconds takes you right out of the money. Kobe Home, right down the road in Wallace. We could call him a hometown cowboy. You know what? It's all right to be a little louder for a hometown cowboy. So Kobe Home out of Wallace, we expect you folks here in Sutherland to be a little bit louder and a little bit prouder of your hometown cowboys. So Kobe Home of Wallace. Coming to you, how about you get a little loud and a little proud, make a little noise and help him, encourage him to get this steer laid on his side. Yeah, see what the power of the audience can do for you. 10.6 is what we show, 10.6. 10.6 run for Kobe Home. Trevor Scott, Scott City, Kansas Cowboys should be next to go. Well, I told you, my name is Dwayne Bellin. I told you about the fat kid up here running our music. Told you about Sandbox Media. Talked about the judges. Talked about our pickup men. We've got timers up here. Shelly Armstorff and Tricia Schaefer. They have stopwatches, and they are spot on. They do all the mathematics for us, figure all that stuff out, and give you the times. Trevor Cox, Scott City, Kansas. He's a Cowboy that sits number 2 right now in a Mid-States Radio Association, so a co-approved. So Trevor Cox, Scott City, Kansas. No stranger to this event. Let's get the big man down. No, don't let the big man down. Don't let him walk away discouraged. Tell him you appreciate him driving all the way through from Scott City to be with us here in Sutherland. Lane Morrow out of Brush, Colorado. He's going to ride in here next to try his hand at the steer wrestling. We have brought some of the finest entertainment here, all the way from North Platte, Nebraska. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome Ducky Doug Kohler.
I can turn my mic on, it'd be better.
Yeah, it would.
How you doing? What are you at? Huh? What is that, friend? Oh, you can get louder than that. Hello?
Well,
Hey, what's the funny here?
you're a little past.
You want to pass here?
Yep. Lane Morrow out of Brush, Colorado. Let's get one. That's now. Oh, yeah. Take him on the side. I think that looked pretty fast. Is that going to be the 5.5? We're going to see. How about a 5.4? You just moved into the lead, Lane. 5.4. Guys leading the rodeo and you don't even give him a golf clap? Come on now. Lane Morrow with a 5.4 and takes the lead. All right, Blair Jones out of Kobe, Kansas, comes up to us next. Scout won this event a few years ago, right, in this very arena. Blair Jones out of Kobe, Kansas. He's number 3 in our mid-states standings. Haven't received the Nebraska standings as of this afternoon. But Blair Jones, he's a veteran. We call him a veteran because he's been at it for more than 5 years. Seen him get out of the truck, and it just reminded me of Pure Country. That guy's kind of purdy. Visited with him before the rodeo. Very, very respectable cowboy right now. Very respectful. Blair Jones out of Kobe, Kansas. Speaking of beer gasoline, we have a beer garden that is open on the far side, on the south side of our arena, along with the concession stand. We also have ice cream, and we have other vendors here. Blair, you okay? He'll be just fine. Dust him off with a little bit of hand clapping, and that'll make him feel a lot better. Blair Jones gets a no time for his run. Austin Hawkins, Sharon, Kansas Cowboy. So Austin Hawkins. Yeah, he was. I'm sure he was.
Anybody?
Cricket, cricket, cricket.
Have you been drinking?
No, I haven't. You asked who was shooting and nobody said a word. 250 years, you're not even going to blow up a pop can or something? Well, Austin Hawkins is the Cowboy coming to you next. Cowboy out of Sharon, Kansas. In this event, we'll have a cowboy that's known as a hazer. He's the only cowboy, the only event in rodeo where we're allowed to have an assistant. We have a team of horses that are accustomed to running with one another. So as Chad makes his way back, gets switched over on his Hazen horse. Helps out with a different team of horses, so Austin Hawkins can get a fair shot. So 5-4 is the time to beat, and Lane Morrow just a run or two ago showed that 5.4. Austin Hawkins, let's get on one. Yeah, get a little fireworks for him. Yeah, they've done it. 6.9 is the time, a 6.9 for Austin Hawkins. Quade Potter at Cambridge rides up to us next, so Quade Potter will be coming at us. Ducky, you're talking about fireworks. You got any fireworks that you want to shoot off tonight? Oh, I see you.
What am I doing right now?
Jumping, well, not really a jumping jack, kind of maybe a goofy dance kind of thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this what you do when you go to the bathroom?
No, I don't.
It's not?
No, I don't do that.
What do you do?
I'm not. That some things you just shouldn't ask.
Come on.
Quade Potter. All right, Quade Potter, Cambridge, Nebraska. Not liking the looks of that steer. He did not enjoy being thrown down, so he just said, Quade, I'm not messing with you. I'm just going to take my own route. So no time for Quade Potter. Kyle Brace. Another one of our Colorado Cowboys with us. Kyle Brace. Yes, I have. Actually, I didn't do too bad at that. I had a great teacher. Teacher. NFL qualifier Lynn Churchill. Yes, we do.
I don't understand why you would jump off a perfectly good horse and attack a steer for no reason.
Well, the same reason why you come out here and crawl inside a barrel in front of a mean, obnoxious bull.
That's true. It's a rush.
It is. Got a bad start there for Kyle. Not going to get a time for it. So Kyle Brace, no time for that run. No time for him. We talked about the Hazer a moment ago. The Hazer becomes the steer wrestler now. We're talking about Chad Van Kampen out of McCook, Nebraska. His traveling partner is going to be doing the hazing for him. So Chad Van Kampen out of McCook, Nebraska. You talk about someone who knows his thing about steer wrestling. He's probably not the biggest cat in the litter box, but my goodness, this guy, pound for pound, is probably one of the toughest cowboys going up and down the road. Chad Van Kampen out of McCook, Nebraska. He's taught a lot of young cowboys how to do this event in steer wrestling. He's going to show you right now, too. Come on, give it up for Chad Van Kampen. .62 on the run, a 6.2 for Chad. 6.2, Chad Van Kampen. Nice run, Chad. Look good. Jim Persinger out of North Platte. Should be our next steer wrestler, brought to you by Wilson Cattle, BJ and Jessica Wilson. Thank you so much for sponsoring our steer wrestling tonight. Jim Persinger of North Platte. So, Ducky, did you ever do any of this steer wrestling thing? You're scared of them. Don't be scared of them. Jim Persinger making a run at one. That's just did not look right for him. Did not slide down in that pocket, so no time for the Cowboy out of North Platte. So Jim Persinger, no time. It's going to take us to a fire plug, Trevor Hakey out of Grand Island, Nebraska.
No, I tried bareback right.
How'd that go for you?
My right arm 6 inches longer.
All right. Well, what else did you do?
I tried riding bulls.
And how'd that go?
I got a ring.
Yeah, we knew that.
I tried to be a rodeo announcer.
And?
I'm a rodeo clown.
Yes, you are. Trevor Hickey out of Grand Island gets back in on the gray horse. Let's go get some money, Trevor Hickey. Bring it to him. Oh, no, just keep wrestling. How about a little encouragement from the folks and the fans to help that steer fall over this way?
Give the whole security good.
Rosing right on over. 13-9. 13-9 for his efforts. 13-9. You ever feel like you're getting too old for this? No, I'm talking to Trevor. Because no, I love it too much. So Trevor's 13-9. We have one cowboy left to go, and that's Cooper Dorenkamp out of Holly, Colorado. I tried. It didn't work out so good. It could be. Those things beat you up. They are tough to do. Yeah, but you were asked to. Well, that could be. Spent too much time in the beer garden, huh? Go 2-1, Cooper Dorenkamp, Holly, Colorado. Could this be our winner? He gets one laid down. A hop and a bounce and throws him down. 6.3 is the time, a 6.3 for Cooper Dorenkamp. 6.3. Unofficially, it looks like Lane Morrow's 5.4 is going to be our champion in our steer wrestling. So a big congratulations to him, and thank you to all of our steer wrestlers here tonight. So a 5.4 unofficially. Lane Morrow going to win our steer wrestling. Again, that is unofficial. We're going to burn the colors of our corporate sponsors, and that includes Copeland Electric right here in Sutherland. Thanks to our good friends at Another Storage in Hershey. And thanks so much to Steele's Roofing and Construction. Representing Mid-Plains Community College is Whitney Jennings out of Seneca. Not going to work out for her in this arena, but go ahead and say congratulations and thank you for the great representation out there, and tough luck for her here in this arena. Brandy Schock, Hyannis, Nebraska Cowgirls should be roping next. Our ladies breakaway, Brandy Schock. So Brandy Shock out of Hyannis. Puts it on quickly. 3-4 is the time for Brandy. A 3.4. 3 and 4. 3.4. She has the lead in tonight's performance with Mackenzie Wilson out of Lemoyne, Nebraska. Going to enter next. So Mackenzie Wilson out of Lemoyne, Nebraska. Cowgirl out of Lemoyne, Nebraska. Mackenzie Wilson gets it on him quickly. 2.8 is the time. 2.8 to take the lead in tonight's performance. 2.8 for Mackenzie. Best run back, 2.8. And you have the lead right now in tonight's proof. McCall Miller, Scott City, Kansas. Going to McCall Miller. Well, a big thank you to the volunteers that work behind the scenes at our radio. In fact, behind the bucking sheets, we have our Sutherland Rescue Unit. So thank you very much to the EMTs. They're on standby here with us, as we have for each and every radio. The first responders, first line of defense if anything bad happens. McCall Miller, Scott City, Kansas. Get everything lined out. Let's go get one. Goes a long ways down the arena to get one caught, but she's got it caught. She'll get a time. 5.8. 5.8 is McCall Miller's time. 5.8. Loomis, Nebraska, Sadie Swanson. Thanks, Bob. I'll move the intruder out of the way, and we're going to go to Sadie Swanson out of Loomis, Nebraska. Her stumbled a little bit, and that kind of threw her timing off. How about a little hard luck appreciation for that cowgirl? Things just did not go good from the start for her. So no time for Sadie Swanson. That means that Emily Ryan of Odessa, Nebraska, will be our next breakaway roper. So Emily Ryan. Our cowgirl out of Odessa, Nebraska is Emily Ryan. 2.8 the time to beat in today's performance, a 2.4 in our radio. Calf leaves like a shot, but it outruns the distance of the rope, so no time for Emily. Hands and no time. Let's go to Madison, Kansas, a cowgirl we've seen many, many times throughout the years. It's Jessica McMaster. Work your magic, Jess. Jessica McMaster out of Madison, Kansas. Make sure the horse is just right. Calf looking out the front of that sheet. Jessica McMaster. Horse not one to track up the way she likes to feel him in the corner. There, that's a little better. Gets a great start. Slide and break that twine. I think we may have a new leader. .2 take the lead at 2.2 for Jessica McMaster. Great run. She did that roping magic that she does so well. 2-2 to take the lead. Morgan Britton, Severance, Colorado cowgirl. Morgan Britton. Yeah, struck hard and fast, didn't she? Wrote a lot of conviction, that girl. Morgan Britton, Severance, Colorado cowgirl. Here comes Morgan. Morgan Britton, our Colorado cowgirl. You lost a bell boot, sis. We get a no time for her efforts for Morgan Britton. No time. She'll get that picked up. Not like our committee isn't accommodating. Thanks so much, Tim. Probably one of the fastest movers all of rodeo. Olivia Betzruth of Gallatin, Colorado is our next cowgirl to go. Olivia, we've seen her a few times this summer already. So Olivia Betzruth, Gallatin, Colorado. All right, let's get her set in there. Olivia Betzruth, Gallatin, Colorado. Didn't like the start of that. The rope falls out of her hand in the no time area. Let her know that she is welcome back here anytime. Olivia Betzruth. Another Olivia, and this cowgirl is from Oklahoma. It's Olivia Harland. Buffalo, Oklahoma is where she calls home. So Olivia Harland. Why are you yelling at him? Who are you looking? Well, we're going to go with Olivia Harland out of Buffalo, Oklahoma. Oh, let it set. It did not fall over the nose, so it ends up at a no time. Even though it broke away, it has to fall clean around the neck. So Olivia Harland, no time. Regan Davis, Padrone, Colorado is where she calls home. So Regan Davis, a Colorado cowgirl. Why did you want him to come out and play? You got money for him. And who are you looking for? Hello. Right here. Right here. I found him. He's right here. Yeah, right here in the Indian announcer's booth. Yeah, if you got money for him, he's in here. No. If you got money for him, he's in here. Regan Davis, Padrone, Colorado. Right out, rope your calf. Nice loop. .25 is the time for Reagan. 2.5 for Reagan Davis. Let's go to Freedom, Oklahoma's Teddy Winslow. Another one of those cowgirls we've called her name many times throughout our career. Teddy Winslow, Freedom, Oklahoma. You're probably not wrong. Tell him you owe him a beer or something. Maybe he'll come out of the woodwork then. Teddy Winslow, Freedom, Oklahoma. It's on. It's not on the calf, though. It was game on for Teddy, but no time for the run. No time for Teddy. Another one of your hometown cowgirls, at least close by anyway. It's Mecca Melvin out of Tryon, Nebraska. We're going to see her several times in our arena tonight. So Mecca Melvin of Tryon. Mecca Melvin, Tryon, Nebraska. She's gaining on him, but she knew she wasn't going to beat that 2.2, so she just checked up. Lived to rope another day, so Mecca Melvin in no time for her efforts, and one cowgirl left. It's Rodeo Hall from right here in Sutherland. One of your very own from right here in Sutherland, Bodell Hall. How many of you folks know Bodell? We know Bobo, we love Bobo. Always got a smile on her face and always willing to do something for anybody. So Bodell Hall from right here in Sutherland. Let's ride out and get to it. Nice loop, Bo. .31 is the time. 3.1 for Bodell Hall.
Ranke is putting technology to work with state-of-the-art fabrication, robotic welding machinery, and a cutting-edge laser machine. From high-strength steel to the latest innovations in GPS guidance, touchscreen controls, and remote management, Ranke irrigation systems are built to maximize productivity. Count on Ranke and experienced certified technicians for unmatched service season after season. To learn more, visit Ranke.com or contact your local Ranke dealer.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you, too. Member FDIC.
Snoop didn't take anything to kind of mellow him out, did he?
I had an incident the other day coming into Sutherland.
You had an incident. What was your incident?
I stopped down there, next guy,
Yeah.
pulled in there, there's a state trooper and a Alaska State Patrol and a sheriff.
So you have a state trooper and a state patrolman.
And that state trooper and the sheriff,
Okay.
they were sitting there talking to each other, eating donuts.
Eating donuts. Gotcha.
This lady from Colorado,
Oh, you're kind of cutting out on me a little.
they were watching a lady from Colorado.
Okay.
She was bumming gas and smoking a cigarette.
Gotcha. That isn't safe.
No, it wasn't safe, so I kept watching it, watching it. And that's in her arm sometime.
Oh, no.
They arrested her.
Arrested her for what?
Armed robbery.
Oh, robbery. Stetson Parks, the cowboy. Snoop, the little man. Look at here. That is one tough bucking horse to get around, especially in a regulation stock saddle. My Lord, that was amazing. I'm talking about the bucking horse, not the ride. How'd you think that went for you? Payoff Stetson Sparks, he drew one of the toughest bucking horses you're going to find around in a long time. Holy moly. So ready to pick him in, get Snoop back to his crib. $99, is that what you're telling me? $99? Okay. That's Morgan Rains out of Wallace, Kansas. Rooster Feathers is the bucking horse he has in the Beverage Inc. Buck and Shoot. Some of the names of these horses fit them quite well. Others you can ask yourself, you kind of scratch your head and say, how'd they come up with that? And Morgan Rains, Wallace, Kansas, and Rooster Feathers. Ranch bronc riding, no qualified rides yet in today's performance. But that's about to change right here. Morgan Rains out of Wallace, Kansas. Turning left. Comes out before the 8-second whistle, I believe. You all right, Trey? Get a little dirt on you. You get a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Thumbs up. We have a qualified ride. Morgan Rains did make the ride. So we are going to get a score from Morgan. $63 is the score for Morgan Rains. 6-3. 63 on Rooster Feathers. That is Joseph Burkholder out of Hyannis. 974. So Joseph Burkholder out of Hyannis. Big bucking horse Smitty in the Mid-Plains Community College Buck and Shoot. Speaking of Mid-Plains, thanks so much for their sports medicine team being here with us to help out our cowboys and cowgirls if need be. They're parked behind our Buck and Shoots also. So thank you very much, Mid-Plains Community College sports medicine team. Joseph Burkholder and Smitty. Joseph Burkholder out of Alliance. Get to it. You and Smitty. That is a tough way to come down off of one head first and not see where his back feet are going to end up. Not working out for Joseph Burkholder. I believe they're going to Jasper Heil out of North Platte. This should be Jasper Heil out of North Platte. Babe Bomber is the bucking horse he has at our Scotty's Welding Buck and Shoot. Thanks to our good friends at Ogallala Livestock and BioAg Solutions, LLC, along with Midwest Renewable Energy and Spangler Roofing, right here in front of our buck and shoots. Jasper Heil out of North Platte. Babe Bomber, the bucking horse. Big 81. Jasper. Stay with him, Jasper. That was close. We're going to have to watch out behind you, boys. It's coming around the far. You got ups or downs. Judges are conferring. Did he foul him on the gate? Did he make 8? No score. He dropped his hack rein, I believe I overheard him say. So you drop your hack rein, it's an automatic disqualification. So I've got one left to go. And I believe that is Ty Fenster out of Hyannis, Nebraska. Really pick up men, gather up our bucking horses, clear them out of here. We watched this young man last weekend in Callaway. He got on 3 different bucking horses in one setting. He just could not get the horse that he needed. One of them fell down, one of them got fouled, and then he finally got on the 3rd one. Didn't make any money on it, but he was back at it. He wasn't going to quit. So Ty Fenster, he's also one of our rodeo bullfighters. We're going to see him later on out here being fleet of foot, running around, chasing angry bovine around in our bull riding. So Ty Fenster out of Hyannis. He's acquired himself a new nickname. Throughout the day today, he has acquired the name Backpack. Yes, we've been carrying him all summer long. So Ty Fenster out of Hyannis. Angry Elf is the bucking horse he has in our Mid-Plains Community College buck and shoot. Former champion in this event, many ways. How about Ty Fenster out of Hyannis? Help him ride. Check him out. You all right, Ty? He might have just gone. Yep, hurry him up. We need paramedics over here. Come down hard.
Delaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Delaro Complete.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every shoot, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Haranki, innovation drives everything with build. From state-of-the-art fabrication to materials like high-strength steel, empowered by advanced technology for maximum efficiency. Haranki helps you get more done with confidence. And with certified technicians providing reliable service season after season, you always have support you can count on. Contact your local Haranki dealer to learn more.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every shoot, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Delaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Delaro Complete.
Haranki, innovation drives everything with build. From state-of-the-art fabrication to materials like high-strength steel, empowered by advanced technology for maximum efficiency. Haranki helps you get more done with confidence. And with certified technicians providing reliable service season after season, you always have support you can count on. Contact your local Haranki dealer to learn more.
Little Outlaw Canoes, Tubes, and Kayaks, your premier outfitter on the Niobrara River. With over 35 plus years of experience, Little Outlaw is here to provide you with the best service. Whether you want to tube with your family, ride in a canoe with your spouse, or have the peace and quiet of floating in a kayak down the river, Little Outlaw has you covered. With trips ranging from 2 to 5.5 hours, we have something for everyone. Check out our website for more information and book your trip at outlawcanoe.com. At Speedy Mart, they are proud to offer convenient locations all across Nebraska. Whether you are just looking to fuel up, grabbing something to drink, or a bite to eat, Speedy Mart has you covered. Headed to a rodeo or work, school, or a vacation, fuel up with Speedy Mart. At Cherry County Implement, they're proud to carry the tools and equipment that keep you moving. Whether you're out in the field with Vermeer, on the job with Bobcat, or turning wrenches in the shop with Napa, they've got you covered. Located in Valentine, Nebraska, Cherry County Implement understands what it takes to get the job done right. Their team is committed to keeping your operation running strong season after season. At Shattern State College, we know the value of grit, hard work, and wide open opportunity. From the classroom to the arena, we help students ride toward a future as bold as the West. Schedule your campus visit today at csc.edu. At Mitchell Equipment, they're proud to be your trusted Case IH dealer, providing reliable new or pre-owned equipment, genuine parts, and expert service from a team that's always ready to help. Whether you're in the field or in the shop, they're here to keep your operation moving forward. Visit Mitchell Equipment in Atkinson or Humphrey today. They've got your back.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every shoot, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Delaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Delaro Complete.
Paranki, innovation drives everything with Bill. From state-of-the-art fabrication to materials like high-strength steel, powered by advanced technology for maximum efficiency. Paranki helps you get more done with confidence. And with certified technicians providing reliable service season after season, you always have support you can count on. Contact your local Paranki dealer to learn more.
Little Outlaw Canoes, Tubes, and Kayaks, your premier outfitter on the Niobrara River. With over 35 plus years of experience, Little Outlaw is here to provide you with the best service. Whether you want to tube with your family, ride in a canoe with your spouse, or have the peace and quiet of floating in a kayak down the river, Little Outlaw has you covered. With trips ranging from 2 to 5.5 hours, we have something for everyone. Check out our website for more information and book your trip at outlawcanoe.com.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Delaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Delaro Complete.
Paranki, innovation drives everything with Bill. From state-of-the-art fabrication to materials like high-strength steel, powered by advanced technology for maximum efficiency. Paranki helps you get more done with confidence. And with certified technicians providing reliable service season after season, you always have support you can count on. Contact your local Paranki dealer to learn more.
Open the gate and let our Sutherland Fire and Rescue Ambulance out as we say thank you to all of our ranch bronc riders and congratulations to Ty. North Platte Kubota brought us our ranch bronc riding today. The corporate sponsors for our ranch bronc riders, the show must go on, they say, so we're going to bring on the colors of our corporate sponsors in the ranch bronc riding, and that includes I know we got our sponsor flag first before we get you in there, Dougie. No? No sponsors? Okay.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Delaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Delaro Complete.
Paranki, innovation drives everything with Bill. From state-of-the-art fabrication to materials like high-strength steel, powered by advanced technology for maximum efficiency. Paranki helps you get more done with confidence. And with certified technicians providing reliable service season after season, you always have support you can count on. Contact your local Paranki dealer to learn more.
Little Outlaw Canoes, Tubes, and Kayaks, your premier outfitter on the Niobrara River. With over 35 plus years of experience, Little Outlaw is here to provide you with the best service. Whether you want to tube with your family, ride in a canoe with your spouse, or have the peace and quiet of floating in a kayak down the river, Little Outlaw has you covered. With trips ranging from 2 to 5.5 hours, we have something for everyone. Check out our website for more information and book your trip at outlawcanoe.com.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Delaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Delaro Complete.
Paranki, innovation drives everything with Bill. From state-of-the-art fabrication to materials like high-strength steel, powered by advanced technology for maximum efficiency. Paranki helps you get more done with confidence. And with certified technicians providing reliable service season after season, you always have support you can count on. Contact your local Paranki dealer to learn more.
Little Outlaw Canoes, Tubes, and Kayaks, your premier outfitter on the Niobrara River. With over 35 plus years of experience, Little Outlaw is here to provide you with the best service. Whether you want to tube with your family, ride in a canoe with your spouse, or have the peace and quiet of floating in a kayak down the river, Little Outlaw has you covered. With trips ranging from 2 to 5.5 hours, we have something for everyone. Check out our website for more information and book your trip at outlawcanoe.com.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Delaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Delaro Complete.
Paranki, innovation drives everything with Bill. From state-of-the-art fabrication to materials like high-strength steel, powered by advanced technology for maximum efficiency. Paranki helps you get more done with confidence. And with certified technicians providing reliable service season after season, you always have support you can count on. Contact your local Paranki dealer to learn more.
How about that? A brand new t-shirt for him. Yeah, we saw that yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, how about it for Ducky Doug Kohler and his amazing talent? Just drag it off, kids. Just drag it off. Grab your hot shot and drag it on out of here. Ducky can fix that. Well, thank goodness Kevin's here. Okay, let's bring on the corporate sponsors of our ranch bronc riding. How about we go ahead and fly those colors for Adams Bank and Trust from right here in Sutherland. Thanks also to Outlaw Trailers and Ag Repair of North Platte. So Adams Bank and Trust and Outlaw Trailer and Ag Repair, corporate sponsors for our ranch bronc riding. We're going to move right into our tie-down open coming in next. So thanks again to our radio queens for being here with us. As we have found a phone. If you're missing your phone, we have it here in the crow's nest. If you can identify it, we'll give it back. So we do have a phone located and turned into us here at the crow's nest. All right, tie down open time brought to you by Moline Superfoods. Jesse Voss out of Colby, Kansas is going to be our first tie down roper. Braden Coates was a 10.4, and he holds the lead right now in our tie down open. Jesse Voss out of Colby, Kansas. Takes him all the way to the Equitable Bank out gate. His effort's going to end up in a no time, but go ahead and let him know that we would welcome him back here in our tie-down open. Following along in your rodeo program, we're going to go to Matt Elliott out of Sparks, Nebraska next. Former champion in this event. Several times he's got that trophy saddle in his trailer. So Matt Elliott out of Sparks, Nebraska. His daughter was our champion mutton buster. Matt Elliott out of Sparks. He's not going to quit on you. Don't quit on him. Matt Elliott gets the job done today. 19-5, and he holds the lead right now. Matt Elliott's a 19-5 here in tonight's performance. The clear out of arena, Cooper Slavin out of Goodwill, Oklahoma. We're riding into our Mueller order buying timed event sheets. So Cooper Slavin, Goodwill, Oklahoma. Oklahoma Cowboy, Cooper Slavin. He's right there in your living room. A little noise to help him out. Cooper Slavin, Goodwill, Oklahoma. $11 flat for Cooper, 11 seconds flat. 11 smooth for him. That is your new leader in tonight's performance. So our calf untires. Get the calf loose. Give him his ropes back. Queens push the calf out, and we'll go back to the shoots with Miles Garwood. Or Atkinson, Nebraska Cowboy, Miles Garwood. Cowboy followed up through the high school ranks and on into the college, and now works with us in our Nebraska State Rodeo Association. Miles Garwood of Atkinson, an accomplished calf roper. Wiley Kaz made a full 360, and now we'll get to him. Over the 30-second time limits of Miles Garwood. He says, I'm not going to make any money doing this, so calls for it himself. So Miles Garwood, no time on the efforts, no time. So no time for Miles Garwood. Let's go to Chip Wilson at Lemoyne, Nebraska. Another one of the veterans in this event. We've seen him several years roping and tying cows. So Chip Wilson of Lemoyne. Let's get after one. Chip Wilson out of Lemoyne. Roping one quick. You can help him be just a little bit faster with a little bit of noise from you. That calf has to stay tied for 6 seconds. The judge says he does. How about your new leader right there in front of you, Chip Wilson, a 9.6. So brand new leader in this event, Chip Wilson, a 9-6. Stretch that bow tied again, and let's go to the number one man in the Mid-States. It's cowboy out of Madison, Kansas, by the name of Dawson McMaster. We saw him rope to a third-place finish in Callaway just last weekend. So Dawson McMaster, Madison, Kansas, our next tie-down roper. He saw the time to beats at 9.6 happen just in front of him. Dawson's ready for you. Long loop out there, stops the horse now, gets to work. You don't think this cow has maybe done this before, have you? Sticking a leg in the ground about the time he goes to pick him up. Dawson gets the job done. Dawson McMaster. Probably not going to get any money, but you can make him feel a whole lot better if you put your hands together and say thanks for coming. Dawson McMaster will get you a time. 24.8. 24.8 for Dawson, 24-8. Former North Platte Cowboy moved on down to O'Connell, Nebraska, coming in next. And that is Joe Contreras. We've seen him win time after time before also. Joe Contreras at O'Connell, Nebraska. Joe Contreras out of O'Connell, going to get turned around and ready to roll for us. 9-6 is the time to beat for Joe Contreras. Slingshot right down to that calf. Makes the wrap and a tie. Joe Contreras quick on the ground. $14.5 is what he has on the run. Joe Contreras, 14.5. Athletic son of a gun, 14.5. That far down the arena. Making it happen for him. It's one left to go in her tie down rope, and it's going to be Levi London out of Freedom, Oklahoma. Levi London of Freedom, Oklahoma. If you're missing your cellular device, we have a cell phone that was turned into us here at the Crow's Nest. You can identify it. We'll give it back. Levi London, Freedom, Oklahoma. All going to happen real quick right in front of you. Oh, calf jumps right up in his arms now. Let's string him and tie him. Says, I got you. We get the nod from the judge for 13 flat for Levi London, 13 seconds flat. So 13 flat. Well, it looks like Chip Wilson's 9.6 is going to be the fastest time in the entire rodeo. So congratulations, Chip Wilson, unofficially the fastest time. You're going to win our tie-down open tonight. Braden.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
So thank you very much to Big D Automotive, Superior Livestock Auction, and Sutherland Farm and Auto. So we can't do it without our corporate sponsors, so big thank you to all those folks. We're going to stay down here at our timed event shoots. We're going to go mixed team open next. So our mixed team open is going to be brought to you by Spangler Roofing and Construction. Well, a 6.8 is the fastest time in our mixed team open. Reagan McIntyre and Jet Vanderham were 6.8 earlier. Casey and Kobe Home out of Wallace, Nebraska, will be our first team in our mixed team open. Cassie and Kobe Home. Oh, the fat kid is hungry, and if you're hungry, the concession stand is open, the beer garden is open, and there's also ice cream here tonight. We also, yes, there's ice cream, and we have some vendors here. I saw some saddle pads, some jewelry, a whole bunch of good stuff out there. Our vendors have for sale. Cassie and Kobe Home out of Wallace. Not going to pay off for them in no time. There's no feet in loop. A barrier rules in effect. And in the sport of team open, catch both feet, no penalty. You catch 1 foot, it's a 5-second penalty. You don't catch any, it's no time. Shelby Hinkle, Levi Tyne will be our next team out. They are also a team out of Wallace, Nebraska. Shelby Hinkle, Levi Tyne. Finished second at Callaway last weekend. Many times they've been to the finals at the Nebraska State Rodeo Association. They are a team that never to be counted out. So Shelby Hinkle, Levi Tyne. Shelby's on the front side, Levi on the back, +5. They give us a +5 for a penalty. (13-2) for Shelby and Levi. 13-2 with the penalty. 13-2. Emily and Creighton Ryan, team out of Odessa, Nebraska. Emily and Creighton Ryan. They're all over the place. So Emily Ryan, Creighton Ryan. Take it around the neck. That is legal. Emily and Creighton Ryan moves, slides out of the fingertips, and the judge says no time. Waves the flag. So Emily and Creighton Ryan and no time. It's going to take us to our Madison, Kansas team of Jessica and Dawson McMaster. Jessica and Dawson McMaster out of Madison, Kansas. Jessica and Dawson McMaster, they're coming out right now. Let's get one. No, it comes off the side. Not going to get over the horn, so no time for our Kansas team. No luck for them. We're going to stay right with our hometown team next. Mecca Melvin out of Tryon, roping with Marvin Mueller, one of our board members, right here from Sutherland. Mecca Melvin, Marvin Mueller. Get our steer loaded in the Mueller order buying timed event shoes. Mecca Melvin and Marvin Mueller. Mecca's going to take the head side. Oh, slips off. Help out your hometown team right there, Mecca Melvin and Marvin Mueller. We're going to keep it right here in Sutherland with Bodell and Lane Hall, husband and wife team in our mixed team open. Bodell and Lane Hall, also on our committee. Bodell and Lane Hall, sitting number 8 in the mid-state standings at this time. Get the steer looking straight out there. Doesn't fit on for Bodell and Lane. Help your hometown team make them feel a little more appreciated, will you please? As we say, congratulations to Shelby Hinkle, Levi Tyne with a 13-2. Unofficially going to win today's day money in our mixed team roping. Again, that's unofficial, brought to you by Spangler Roofing and Construction, our mixed team roping. We'll spill the rest of our cattle for our mixed team open. Take them down to the Equitable Bank out gate. Bo, you want to get that steer? Our room is clear now. We're going to have our mixed team open corporate sponsors. And they are brought to you by Pronto Phillips 66 Fuel in Sutherland and Paxton. Thanks to our good friends at Alligator Alley in Fairhope, Alabama. And Highline Co-op. Elsie, Sutherland, Wallace, Brule, Grant, and McCook. So thanks again to Alligator Alley, Highline Co-op, and Pronto Phillips 66 Fuel, our mixed team open corporate sponsors. We're going to move into our team open, our open team open. There's Tanner Druke and Heston Fay. Tanner Druke from right here in Sutherland. He's going to be roping with a Merriman Cowboy, Heston Fay. Young high school team, Tanner Drucke, Heston Fay. 4:08 is the time to beat in our team open. Ends up not getting him caught, so Tanner Drucke, Heston Fay end up with a no time. At 4:08, Camden, Holting, and Cashiazi. Earlier this week, they hold the lead. Cooper Brott and Cole Sherwood should be our next team. Cooper Brott out of Gothenburg with Cole Sherwood out of Marathon, Iowa. Cooper Brott on the head side. Cole Sherwood's going to be on the heeling side. Get squared up. Let's bring it on. Turns the corner, picks up. Deer +5, he said. $14.5 with the penalty, a 14.5 with the penalty. Mike Shells, Burns, Wyoming. John Fornstrom out of Pine Bluffs, Wyoming. So Mike Schultz, Paul Fornstrom. This could be a quick one right out the gate. No time, though. Did not get any feet in there, so no time for Mike and Paul. Jeff Johnston and Levi Tyne will work for you next. Jeff Johnston out of Thedford, former all-around champion. Levi Tyne of Wallace. This team sits third in the standings. Jeff Johnston, Levi Tyne. Jeff Johnston, our hitter. Levi Tyne, our healer. Coming over right here with Jeff and Levi. Oh, my smokes. It's like a smooth run. I believe it's smooth with a 5.2. 5 and 2 for Jeff and Levi. 5.2. Colin Dibburn, Creighton Ryan. Colin Dibburn out of Pleasanton. Creighton Ryan makes his home in Odessa. Colin Dibburn, Creighton Ryan. Team's been working pretty good this year. Oh, barrier kind of gets him a little bit. Ends at a no time for Colin and Creighton, and no time on the run. So Dexton, Holting, and Opie, Kansas, and Dawson McMaster, Madison, Kansas. So Dexton, Holting, Dawson, McMaster. All right, Dexton, let's get those two looking right. Dexton holding Dawson McMaster. They call it, he's out. We get around the corner, strike it. Oh, +5. (10-8) on the run, a 10.8 with the penalty, 10-8. Quincy Opal and Matt Fattig. Been working together. It's a Quincy Opal, Matt Fattig. Quincy from Stapleton. Matt makes his home in Brady. A shout out, a big thank you again to the Cox brothers, Josh and Jake. They'll be playing uptown for our after party tonight. Quincy Opal, Matt Fattig. They're backed into the box right now. Quincy takes the 2-1. Matt's going to go for the feet. Comes underneath and not going to end up with a foot. So Quincy and Matt get a no time on the run. No time. So Hunter Eller open with Joe Contreras. Team out of Ocado. It's Hunter Eller, Joe Contreras. Fourth in the mid-state standings. It's Hunter Eller, Joe Contreras. This is the team of Hunter Eller, Joe Contreras. We've got a commemorative 1911 Kimber handgun that we're going to raffle off. Give me a moment, I'll tell you more about that. We're out of no time for Hunter and Joel, no time. So Peter and Pancho Weeby out of Cimarron, Kansas, our next team ropers. Peter and Pancho Weeby. Like I said, we've got the Kimber 1911 handgun. Only 400 tickets are available. See any committee member, and they will get you a ticket. You hand them $25, they'll give you a ticket to put into the raffle drawing for that Kimber 1911 handgun. Beautiful gun. I saw it earlier. It is incredible. Peter and Pancho, we've been no time on their run today. No time for them. It's got to break the mojo here. Brian Dunning, McClave, Colorado. Levi Walter, Padroni, Colorado. So Brian Dunning and Levi Walter. Let's get the job done. Yes. It was a Kimber 1911 handgun. We'll have to talk to one of the ladies and find out what caliber that is. But I have not bought a ticket yet. They're going to draw 400 tickets is all they're going to sell. $25 each. I definitely do. Usually they're 35. Usually. Brian Dunning, Levi Walter. That is a rare news from that team. Brian turns the corner, but Levi could not get a feet behind. So no time on their run. Marvin Mueller, Lane Hall will be open next. One of your very own Sutherland teams. We saved them for the last. So you can be a little loud when they come out the gate. Marvin Mueller and Lane Hall. Yeah, the Kimber 1911, it's got wood grips and it's got some burned engraving into it. Oh, it's a beautiful piece. They're going to draw for that at the Rodeo Banquet coming up in February, I believe. So get your tickets now. Avoid the Christmas rush. I believe we will set and go. Marvin and Lane. Yes, yes. Empty nest on the backside. That was a nest. So no time for Marvin and Lane. Go ahead and pay them off. They're your hometown Cowboys. They're not going to get it done today, but they appreciate your support of their efforts. With Bodell Hall and Corey Cole be our last team in our team open. So Bodell Hall, Corey Cole. This reminder, after our barrel racing tonight, we're going to make money the easy way, an adult calf scramble. So if you want to get into that, be thinking about it. Head off to the beer garden, get you a little bit more encouragement, and we'll go money the easy way right after our barrel racing. Right now, Bodell Hall, Corey Cole. That boy can rope. I tell you what, smooth run for Corey and Bodell. $11 flat, 11 seconds flat for Bodell and Corey, 11 flat. Unofficially, it looks like a 5.2 for Jeff Johnston and Levi Tyne. Going to be our fastest time in our team open this evening, brought to you by Powell's Brewing Company. Again, Jeff Johnston, Levi Tyne, unofficially 5.2 fast time in our team open. Our team open corporate sponsors.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC. At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Are you going to do a clown act, Dougie?
Yes, sir. Come on out, guys.
You don't have a hot shot for these guys, do you? Oh, much better, huh? Is this why you were Goodwill the other day?
Yeah.
It is, huh? You were just getting socks. You might want to get them lined up this way so the crowd can watch them do that.
Put your hands above your head. I just think he wasn't watching your foot. Face still.
No, our timers want to see this.
Whatever you do, don't touch him.
Oh, check out the tiny whiteys. They're getting close. They're getting hanging on the.
I told you not to grab his panties. You got him almost?
You got a one already?
How do you think wins? Granny panties, the white or the black? Black. The white? How about the black? The white. The black. Okay.
All right. All right, congratulations, guys.
Okay, get him back. I got to take
We're going to draw for a 50-50 raffle ticket. If you have your 50-50 raffle tickets, go ahead and draw them out right now. We're going to pull one out of the bag. And if you have number 359-2735, 359-2735, you have just won a whole bunch of money in our 50-50 raffle. $378 you just won. So pull those out. We are going to go to Bailey Bell out of North Platte, Nebraska. It is time for a little bit of barrel racing. Brought to you by Cope Vinyl Fencing and Mitchell Inman CPA. So Bailey Bell, we're going to run with you. If you have that 50-50 raffle ticket, come on up here to the Crow's Nest. As Bailey Bell is running right now in our ladies barrel racing. Big Yellow Horse round in third. Help her go home. Bailey Bell out of North Platte. How about an 1857? 1857. 1857 for Bailey Bell. Jordan Soul of Superior should be our next cowgirl of the race. 1798 is the fastest time to beat, but Jordan Soul out of Superior set to run for us. This is a cowgirl named Jordan Soul, Superior, Nebraska cowgirl. Let's help her home. Take it to him, Jordan Soul. $25.35 on the clock. 25.35. 25.35. Macy Cox of North Platte is our next cowgirl. So Macy Cox of North Platte. Remember, the louder you are, the faster they run. One to the left, two to the right, one to the right, two to the left. Just do that cloverleaf pattern, leave them all standing. If you tip one over, it's going to cost you 5 seconds. Out we go, Macy Cox out of North Platte. She was a 1990, 1990 tonight, 1990. McCall Miller, our Scott City, Kansas cowgirl up next. McCall Miller of Scott City, Kansas. We'll go to you. The big buckskin. McCall Miller. Oh, this could be a fast run. It's looking good right now. McCall Miller, Scott City, Kansas. Bears him deep in that third corner and races home with an 18.27. 18.27. 18.27 for McCall Miller. Casey Cox, also with us out of Scott City, Kansas. Casey Cox of Scott City, Kansas. Let's make us a run with Casey Cox. Where's the bell racing fans at? How about a little noise to help these cowgirls run? Casey turns it around and takes it home. Casey Cox. How about an 18.46? 18.46. 18.46. We're going to rake right now. Smooth the ground up for the protection of our livestock and for our cowgirls. Unofficially, it looks like an 18.27 for McCall Miller is leading tonight's performance. So an 18.27. We've still got 5 cowgirls yet to run. We'll bring the tractor around.
Paranki, innovation drives everything with Bill. From state-of-the-art fabrication to materials like high-strength steel, empowered by advanced technology for maximum efficiency. Ranky helps you get more done with confidence. And with certified technicians providing reliable service season after season, you always have support you can count on. Contact your local Ranky dealer to learn more.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you, too. Member FDIC.
Little Outlaw Canoes, Tubes, and Kayaks, your premier outfitter on the Niobrara River. With over 35 plus years of experience, Little Outlaw is here to provide you with the best service. Whether you want to tube with your family, ride in a canoe with your spouse, or have the peace and quiet of floating in a kayak down the river, Little Outlaw has you covered. With trips ranging from 2 to 5.5 hours, we have something for everyone. Check out our website for more information and book your trip at outlawcanoe.com.
All right, everything looks good. The tractor's out of the way, and we're going to go back to more barrel racing. Gracie Downing from right here in, well, make that not here, but she's from Stapleton, actually. So Gracie Downing out of Stapleton. Gracie Downing. All right, Goose, let's make a run. Gracie Downing out of Stapleton, Nebraska. Riding a good sawhorse she calls Razor. She's going to take the left turn first. Make that the right turn first, and then, well, no, there's the left and then 2 rights. Don't mind left from the rights. Gracie Downing out of Stapleton. She's out with a 1979. 1979. 1979. Gracie Downing. Danielle May Lamb, another Stapleton cowgirl. Danielle May Lamb of Stapleton. Yeah, we're going to go all patriotic on a Saturday night on the 4th of July. Danielle May Lamb of Stapleton. I believe she's riding her young horse tonight, but it looks like he is going to clock well, except for tipping over a barrel. So add 5 to the end of the run, makes it a 24-40. 2440 with a down barrel, 24-40. Valentine cowgirl Kim Eichhoff. Should be smoking in here. Kim Eichhoff out of Valentine. Got a little slippage on the first barrel. She's going to turn and 2 tight on the second. Add 5 on that run. All right, Kim, ride. Kim Eichhoff of Valentine. It's a 24-32 with the penalty, a 24-3-2 with a down barrel, 24-32. Olivia Harland. She's a Buffalo, Oklahoma cowgirl. Olivia Harland. Another one of those fast, hard-running buckskin horses. Calgary and Oklahoma, this could be a blazing fast run. That is looking good. Come on, Olivia. 1790, and that is a new leader. 1790 is 1790. That buckskin horse knows how to turn barrels. The 1790 to take the lead with one to go, and that's Adeline Hill from Stapleton. Adeline Hill. Here's Adeline Hill out of Stapleton. This horse has got some moves too. Adeline Hill out of Stapleton turns the third, making a run. Making out the gate with an 1878. 1878. 1878 for Adeline Hill. We have a new champion here in our ladies barrel racing. Tonight, you saw it all by yourself, Olivia Harlan with a 1790, and she is unofficially going to be our fastest barrel racer of the weekend. So we say congratulations to Olivia Harlan, and thank you very much to all of our ladies barrels.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you, too. Member FDIC.
Delaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Delaro Complete.
Thank you very much. All those folks make it possible to have our rodeo here in Sutherland. Now it's money the easy way. If you got some people that want to make a little money the easy way, if you're 18 and over, come on in the arena if you want to make money the easy way. We've got cash money to the winners and our money the easy way. I like what you did last night. You had them start on their knees so they didn't get a jump start on you. The crazy steers.
Everybody on their hands. Hands and knees. Yep, yep. Hands and knees. Like this. Now everybody jump one side. Jump here one side. Go. Go.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you, too. Member FDIC.
Delaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Delaro Complete.
Paranki, innovation drives everything with Bill. From state-of-the-art fabrication to materials like high-strength steel, powered by advanced technology for maximum efficiency. Paranki helps you get more done with confidence. And with certified technicians providing reliable service season after season, you always have support you can count on. Contact your local Paranki dealer to learn more.
Little Outlaw Canoes, Tubes, and Kayaks, your premier outfitter on the Niobrara River. With over 35 plus years of experience, Little Outlaw is here to provide you with the best service. Whether you want to tube with your family, ride in a canoe with your spouse, or have the peace and quiet of floating in a kayak down the river, Little Outlaw has you covered. With trips ranging from 2 to 5.5 hours, we have something for everyone. Check out our website for more information and book your trip at outlawcanoe.com.
And he is now currently in the hospital. So we are going to bring on Chase Hamlin. How about we give it up for Chase Hamlin? Also working with us in the bullfight sort of thing is Mr. Gavin Robertson. Our grease paint matadors right here, and of course Ducky Doug Kohler out here in the Duratec barrel. Well, if we're ready for some bull riding, how about we go ahead and crank up the music and get it going for you? We've got a great little gift for you. We have a mini bull for you to start off with tonight. So we're going to start off with a mini bull rider. We are right down beneath us in the Mid-Plains Community College buck and shoot. So a big thank you to the Mid-Plains Community College rodeo team, sponsoring one of our sheep gates. Hershey Agency bringing our bull riding tonight. Brantley Janacek, he is in the Mid-Plains Community College buck and shoot. Mini bull that we're going to be really big on. And the next generation of bull riders. This young man is fearless. All right, let's take a turn. Come on, Brantley Yanachek. Oh, my word. Look at the little bucking bull he has. How about it for the next generation? These tough bucking bulls and the young cowboy. Not going to get it done. How about you pay off the young man for making an attempt on a tough little bucking bull right there? So thanks so much to Spangler Roofing. They are providing our outgate for us. Greg, where are you starting at? I believe it is bull riding time with Keller Tuhig out of Franklin, Nebraska. 128, a few words, is the bucking bull, and he is in the Ogallala Livestock Buck and Shoot. Franklin, Nebraska Cowboy sits number 4 in the standings of a bull riding. Keller Tuhig, a few words. Phillips Rodeo Company, and Talbot Buck and Bulls. Do we have any Husker fans in the house here tonight? Go ahead and make a little noise if you're a Husker fan. Yeah, you know what to do when you hear this. You just put your hands together and just keep it moving. All right, Keller, Tuhig. I believe it's a no score for Keller, no score on a few words. Few words going to find the out gate. Nice work. Okay. We move right on up. Right into the Bio Ag Solutions LLC Buck and Shoot. Kahawa Augustero, cowboy out of Hawaii. He is in the Bio Ag Solutions Buck and Shoot. 2 times Great Plains Regional Bull Riding Champion. All around hand right here, all around cowboy. Kahawa Augustero. Let's make it a ride. Kahawa, yes, yes. Sit there with him. Re-ride option, they tell us. A re-ride option for Kahawa. Our cowboy out of Hawaii, he's got a re-ride option coming to us. Taylor Davis helping us clear our bulls out of our arena. Watch the corner. There he comes to Taylor. So Kahawa is going to get a re-ride option. Oh, he touched him. Okay. So a no score for Kahawa. I saw you throw the orange one instead of the yellow, so I was just watching. I believe we're going to go to Levi Haynes out of Lexington, Nebraska. Cowboy that won Callaway last weekend. He is in the Ogallala Livestock Buck and Shoot, and he's on Happier Days. Happier Days, our buck and bull from Phillips Rodeo Company. And Talbot Buck and Bulls. Levi Haynes, Happier Days. Getting close, he slides up on that bull rope. Let's go with it. Come on, Levi Haynes out of Lexington. Nope. There you go. Happier days. I've seen happier days. Riding bulls. Levi Haynes, you had a great trial on. Great attempt on a tough little bucking bull. So I believe Cooper Kerner from right here in Sutherland is going to be our last cowboy to go for you. Soon as we get Taylor Davis and the bucking bull he's got behind him, lead the way. That is one tough horse, Ducky. Did you see that horse just turn that bull's attention the other direction? That is a great little horse he's got underneath him. Well, Cooper Kerner, our Sutherland, Nebraska Cowboy, is going to be the final bull rider of the night here tonight. He's got the bull we call Walker. Hot Iron Brand number 13 on the Phillips Radio Company Talbot Bucking Bull. Cooper Kerner. This is a Scotty's Welding Buck and Shoot. Like I said, this is the last bull ride of the night, so if you want to get a little bit excited for a hometown cowboy and make a lot of noise, this is the cowboy to do it on. Wrapping up the 89th annual 4th of July rodeo with a bull riding from one of your own hometown cowboys. As we get ready, we want to say thanks again to Jill Hudson, our rodeo secretary, Trey White and Jess Harwager, our rodeo judges, Shelly Armsdorf and Tricia Schaefer, our timers, Sean Boyle, Taylor Davis, their rodeo pickup men, Chase Hamlin and Gavin Roberts, our bullfighters, and of course a big thank you to Ducky Doug Kohler being our funny man here this weekend. Here comes one of your own. Just about ready. Walker's starting to walk around a little bit, getting nervous. Let's go outside with Scotty Weldon. Cooper Kerner right here. I don't believe he made the 8. I'll double check with the judges. No, he did not. Ladies and gentlemen, no qualified rides tonight, which means Jeffrey Thurston, the 73, is going to be our champion tonight. We've got one more, I believe. Did you going to bring that steer in? Nope, that's it. So that is going to do it for our 89th annual Sutherland 4th of July rodeo. Brought to you by the Sutherland Rodeo Committee and Phillips Rodeo Company. Award-winning on both aspects. So big thank you to all those folks, and a big shout out to Sandbox Media. Check them out. Watch the live feed at their next event. So on behalf of the Sutherland Rodeo Committee and Phillips Rodeo Company, I'm Dwayne Bellin saying thanks for joining us tonight. That's going to do it for us. Happy